Whew, that was heavy. But I'm really strong. I'm really buff. Not too heavy for me, obviously. That's why I screeched when I did that. Hi, I bought a sewing machine because I want to sew. I'd be jealous of all the cool people that can make their own clothes and thrift flip and everything. So I got a sewing machine, a Singer heavy duty 4411. I bought this from sewingmachinesplus.com. I had originally bought I think it was a 4452, but it was factory service and it was back ordered, and I was like, like I'll just get this because I saw people online on TikTok and stuff had this machine and liked it. Yeah, I really don't know much about sewing or sewing machines. I did take maybe like 2 classes total of a sewing course. I had like joined like right after the pandemic. I had already graduated college and I just went to my local community college and wanted to take a sewing class, but I didn't last because I just couldn't make it there. And then like the parking was really annoying. I think it was the parking situation because like I had a parking pass. I bought a parking pass and then I don't know. In any case, I got a ticket and I like got pissed off and I was like, I'm not doing this anymore because like I don't have to. Yeah, but anyway, so that was a few years ago and I'm out of frame now. That's fine. And I bought this machine just now because I have the money and I finally decided to do it. I was like, okay, like I have time and energy and this is something I've been wanting to do. I think I can just take it. Can I just pick it up? Yeah. Ooh. In here. She's in here. How cool. Oh, it is heavy. I was thinking if I stand on this stool that I'm sitting on or like kneeling on, but it like spins, right? Can you tell that it's spinning? There you go. It spins. So I don't know how safe that would be if I'm like pulling a heavy object out of a box. That's okay. Let's see if I can. Whew, that was heavy. But I'm really strong. I'm really buff. Not too heavy for me, obviously. That's why I screeched when I did that. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna have to scooch this down. Oh. So this is the machine. It's in plastic. I'm not sure what all is in there quite yet, but we're gonna get to that. Okay, let's get this box out of the way. There's instructions. Ba. No, Thunder. My dog is in here too. He loves to like rip up cardboard, so hopefully he doesn't rip up the box because I need that. Okay. Is it okay? Yeah. We're figuring this out together as we go along. What the I'm gonna turn her on her side and I really hope that nothing bad happens. This is just so I can lift this plastic up. Okay. Okay, awesome. Okay, awesome. Okay. Okay, awesome. There we go. Yep, there we go. Cool. Hope that wasn't too loud. Okay. Okay. So here she is in all her glory. Oh my god, this table. Okay. Ever so ginger. Lift the presser foot up. So this is, and it looks like a gray bag, perhaps. Another exemplary feat of strength. Okay. Must be like a dust bag, dust sleeve cover. Hot, and there's like a little slit for the for the handle. Let's. Oh, so heavy. Slit for the handle. Okay, we see that. We see that. Awesome. Okay, so that's kind of. Oh wait, we have this little green package. I was about to say. I was like, what else is there? Because I know there has to be more. Okay, we've got this little green. Just trying to steal the show, be the star. Got this little green bubble wrapped thingy. I'm guessing there's like presser foots and different things in here. I went to my local library because I had said on my Instagram story, my close friends, that I had wanted to start sewing. And a girl that I know, she said that she worked at the library and that they have like sewing machines that I could come and try out. And I was like, oh, bet. So I went down there and she helped. Oh, this is the, what's that thing? The pedal. Yeah, and she refreshed my memory. She showed me some things and helped me out. But I'm sure YouTube and TikTok will help me just fine. Okay, so this is the pedal. This is the pedal. You take this shit up real good. You take it up real good. Guess I could just cut it, but I'm trying not to be so destructive, although maybe it's too late for that. Okay. Okay, hot. So it's just the pedal. Is that normal? I guess so. So over there, sniff. Okay, this is the pedal. This is what makes the sewing machine go, or so I'm told. Yeah, so I guess that's kind of it. And then there's a quick start guide. Quick start guide. Doesn't seem like it's gonna be quick though. What the hell are you doing, bruh? Knocking shit over. Okay, so they say plug it in. Remove the storage compartment. Oh. Remove the storage compartment. Okay, okay, so there's more stuff in there. Okay, bet. I was like, there has to be more stuff. Like, there has to be more stuff. So I'm gonna lift the presser foot. There's like this little white lever. But I'm not about to turn this shit around again because you see how that went the last time. And you can register your new Singer product. Okay. Okay, so this is the storage thing. Can we hear that? How do we open it? How do we, yeah, what, how do we, okay. Oh, I didn't want to break it, but you could just kind of like, that was offbeat. Okay, now there's more stuff in here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what we're looking for. Okay. So. Ah! Ah! Okay. Put that over there. Okay, so we have this little bag of stuff. Okay. Wonder if they're gonna tell us if it says in here what the stuff is. No. Move spool. Okay. Spool bobbin. Okay. Okay, so maybe they. Okay. Let's just dump it all out. And see what we're working with. Okay, spool. This is the spool. Spool. Don't do what I just did. Yeah, according to the instructions. Spool, that's step number 3. Step number 4, remove the bobbin cover as well as the empty bobbin from the bobbin case. I think that's in here. How do you do that? How do you do that? It says to slide. Oh, okay. There's like a little black thingy right here, and then you smoosh it over. You see how it popped up? Oh, okay, cool. And then you just, I guess you just lift it out of the way, and there's your bobbin. That's your bobbin. That's what you put your thread on the bottom. Awesome. Cool. Not about to sew tonight, you know, but you know, just getting familiar with with the situation. Okay, so spool. Where did I put put everything that I've already talked about back where it's supposed to go? I'm gonna put the spool back in the bag. So spool, and then they say place thread and spool cap onto spool pin. So this thing up here is the spool pin, and you would do like that and do that thing. Okay, I'm not about to do that right now. Step 5. 6 is talking about threading the machine. La da da, la da 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 da, whoop de woo, do 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 do. Yeah, this is all about threading. Okay, so they don't tell us what the rest of this stuff is. So I'm gonna make some educated guesses. Okay, so these 3 things are bobbins. Bobbins. I got 3 bobbins in addition to the one that's already in there. Yeah. In the thing. This is a foot, I'm pretty sure, you know, that would go down here. A foot, it looks like that. Don't know what kind of foot that is. We'll figure it out later. That's gonna go back in the bag. The rest of this stuff is a little bit harder to just like figure out. Okay, so this one has a label on it. Needles. Awesome. Needles going in the bag. Back in the bag. This thing, I'm guessing like it's to just like brushy dust. YouTube hand. Just to like brush your dust. It's a duster. Okay. And then there are some other things in here. This is a tool of some sort, a fabric circle. We're gonna need that. Is this another presser foot? I don't know. It kind of looks like it. You tell me. That's fine. We'll figure it out later. I don't know what this is. Oh, it might be. Well, no, I don't know because this looks shorter than the spool pin that's up here in the top. Figure it out later. This thing, it's kind of like, looks like a Lego. Where did it go? Oh. Oh. Okay. This thing looks like a Lego piece. I'm not very polished, but that's okay. I'm telling myself that imperfect action is better than watching everybody else make videos. So yeah. Witness to my growth. Be a witness to my growth. Don't know what this is. Let's see if it has like a little pattern on it. I don't see any writing or anything like that. Okay. That's fine. Back in the bag. And then like this measure thingy, maybe I'm guessing it's for maybe seam allowances or hems or something like that. Don't know. But I'll figure it out. Okay, so that is all of the extra stuff that came. I guess it's not extra. I guess it's just stuff that came in the in this little storage compartment. There's nothing on this other side. Nothing on that side. I'm just gonna put this back in the little thingy. And figure out how to put this door back on. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Hey, yeah, what? Okay. And then it just slides back onto the machine like that. And then this presser foot was inside of this. Oh, there's like instructions. It says instructions. I think it's just for how to plug it in. I know how to plug stuff in, you know, without electrocuting myself most of the time. Place the controller on a flat surface, have a switch to the on position, press the okay. Okay, awesome. So that's kind of that with as far as the machine goes. So like I said, I'm not going to sew anything tonight because it's late and I need to watch some tutorials. Obviously, I need to thread my machine before I get on camera. What was in here? The gray bag. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we have the machine, the little compartment that comes off. The little compartment that comes off with all of our bobbins and whatever else. The little cover that goes over top like so. Yeah. The presser foot, instructions, and then like this, this thing to register the machine. And yeah, that's it. But I did get something else. I was looking around for fabric. I went to Joann's. It was kind of expensive, and I wasn't sure what to get. So I was like, let me go to the thrift store and like see if they have any like oversized stuff that I could repurpose and just like use for fabric or like bed sheets or whatever. And some of those bed sheets, I went to Savers. That's what was nearby. By Joann's, right by Joann's. And some of the bed sheets were like $8. I'm like, you got this for free. It should be like $2. I don't care if it's queen size. But I lucked out. I found some like actual fabric. My dog really wants to sniff. I'm like, you sniffed it already. You know what it smells like. It's this pattern, but it's like an actual. Where's the tag? Where's the tag? It's like an actual textile. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay, awesome. And you can tell that somebody used it because there's like cut marks in it. But that's okay. This is awesome. I got it for like, it was $3. I don't know how many yards this is. It's a good amount of yards. I'm sure I could make like a top and a bottom with this. Maybe I make like a set. Maybe I make like a dress. I don't know. But I'm going to wash that and make something with that tomorrow, this weekend. I don't know. But I do want to get well versed with the machine and like make a few projects because I got some custom fabric for a band that I like because I have when I like a band, I like to make my own custom merch. It's just something I like to do. In the past, I've used like cyanotypes or like just like rhinestone things, or and then like I hand sew, like I make patches and I hand sew them onto hoodies or whatever. But I wanted to do something different, so I need to get well versed with this. The concert is on the 10th, so I wanna make a boat neck top out of this custom fabric that I got, with the band's picture on it by the 10th. It needs to be done by like the 9th. Yeah, but that's a video for another time. Thank you for watching.